back in Thailand, God gave me the idea for this ATL. I was reading through the Gospels and it's just like seeing where Jesus was saying like, hey, I want you to give up your life. I want you to serve me. And I want you to completely die to your desires and live for my desires, and like for your desires to become my desires. And just getting the whole like gist of that and just like understanding it really for the first time. One of the main drives I have for doing this ATL is on my world race, visiting 11 different countries in 11 months. Most of those countries, I guess all of those countries are third world countries. Like I remember going in Peru into the garbage dump and like people offering me water and like going and getting their water. And them giving it to me and it being like the cleanest water they have, and them like really giving me their best. Just got me to this whole new mindset of just like, wow, like I personally am really unappreciative of everything that I have. And honestly, like before I left on the race, my mindset, my Christian mindset, wasn't to go and give the very best to anybody that belonged to me, but rather it was to fulfill my own desires. Are we really, as Americans, willing to like give the best that we have? And I'm not just talking about like money. I'm not talking about like, oh, let's go live in the biggest, fanciest mansions like that. None of that's important to me. What I'm looking for is like the heart behind it. One of the other things I really feel like God's telling me to do on this ATL is just kind of like do a Matthew 10, Luke 10 theme of, whenever Jesus sent out the 72, he sent them out in pairs of 2 and told them not to bring anything but their bare necessities. And I really feel like that's something that God's kind of just leading me towards doing, because I think it's going to like strengthen my faith with him. And I think it's really just going to build my relationship with him in like just a really personal way. I would be lying if I didn't admit that this is a scary thing to do, that going out and meeting strangers and just hoping and praying that they're going to take care of me in a sense and give me the bare necessities that I need, because God's placed it on their heart to do so, and just trusting God that He's gonna provide those people to do so. Like it's a really big deal. But yeah, I would be lying if I didn't say that I was completely scared about doing this. And I think even if I wasn't scared, like it wouldn't be as growing.
Comes that fall from the table, just enough to give.
Like in the American culture, like I feel so much that we have this huge fear of helping people out who need help, because I think for good reasons. Like in the past, many people have gotten hurt for like stopping on the side of the road and like picking somebody up who like needs help, or helping them out with their car, or just whatever. People have gotten killed. Like it happens. Like it really has. But I think like we've adopted this fear and saying that we can't go do that because the risk is too great. And that's not what Jesus said to do at all. Jesus said to go and to love on the lost, to love on the needy, to be willing to give up your own life to follow him, to accept people as they come. Everybody that we meet, we should see them as if they were actually Christ. And I'm really just wanting to see if like people in the American culture, in one of the richest countries in the world, is willing to give the very best that they have for Jesus. Like, hey, this is the heart of the American Christian. This is the heart of somebody who has more money than like 98% of the world. And this is their heart. Even though they're wealthy, like this is their heart. And it looks just like the other people's heart. Like it looks just like the broken. It looks just like the homeless people's hearts, because we're all the same. We're all one. I want to see that money truly doesn't affect the American Christian. I want to see that they're not afraid to step up and risk losing everything. That's what God's placed on my heart. That's why I'm doing this ATL. It's not for me to go get a free ride. It's to really see the heart of the true American Christian. It's to get to know them, to go and meet people and love on people. That's what this is all about.
Comes that fall from the table, just enough to get by. Oh, wow, your invitation. Wake on up from your slumber, baby, open up your eyes. Wake on up from your slumber, baby, open up your eyes. Wake on up from your slumber, baby, open up your eyes.